I am Nicole Magson. I am the founder and CEO of Alpine Virtual, where we have saved our clients over 100,000 hours with virtual assistants. This is episode 3 of your VA Success Guide. We are deep diving into one critical step to set your VA up for success, and that is starting with one task and giving crystal clear instructions. This isn't a tip per se. It's more a foundation to build everything off of in the future. If you get this right, you will save hours while building trust with your VA. At Alpine Virtual, we have seen this transform workflows for realtors, for therapists, for financial advisors, for entrepreneurs, for coaches, you name it. It works for all different industries. So let's break it down with 8 actionable steps to nail in 2025. So first, you may be asking, why just one task? And I get it, you're overwhelmed. That's why you hired a VA. So dumping every job on them right away, scheduling, email, social media, feels really tempting when you're swamped. But it's a trap. Studies show that multitasking reduces productivity by 30%. And a new VA who's juggling too much will make mistakes and they will not meet your expectations. So starting with one task lets you really clarify their skills and clarify your needs and your preferences and build confidence on both sides. For an example, a realtor client of ours, they started with just having their VA managing open house RSVPs. It's one task and it freed up 5 hours a week right away. So you're going to want to pick something like that, something that is simple, but it's also impactful. So your first action is to write down one task, organize my inbox, or schedule my next meeting. Second is to choose a task that you know is easy to explain. So complex tasks like creating marketing strategy, it's really hard to delegate that without this shared understanding that you will build over time. So go for steps with clear actions. Update my CRM with new client info. This reduces confusion and it sets your VA up to succeed. If you're a therapist, you could try send appointment reminders, something that's easy to outline and quick to review. So ask yourself, can I explain this in 5 minutes? If not, save that for your second task. Third, make it valuable but low risk. So the task should matter, right? Saving you time and reducing stress, but not be mission critical, like finalizing a contract. Financial advisor client we had picked compile weekly market news summaries over, let's say, prepare client portfolios. If the VA stumbles, then it's not a disaster, but when it's done well, it's a win. So list 3 tasks that you hate doing, and then let them pick one with the least risk, but the biggest time-saving potential. Fourth, you're going to want to record a Loom video to show the process. So don't just tell, show. A Loom video walking through your screen, like how you label emails or enter CRM data, is gold, and it's something they can refer back to. So for an example, a realtor could show their VA how to format open house invites in Calendly. Videos are going to cut miscommunication. They can always refer back to them, and studies show that visual instructions boost task accuracy by 50%. So record a short Loom video for your chosen task. Fifth, write a bullet point outline, or you could have your VA write the bullet point outline. That way you have your Loom video and you have a Google Doc that says the steps, like step 1, check my calendar for conflicts. Step 2, email clients to confirm. So you're going to want to be specific. Don't say make it professional. Instead say use this template. A therapist might include use HIPAA compliant email for reminders. Clarity upfront is going to save you 10 times the time later. So spend 10 minutes writing a 5-bullet guide for your task, or have your VA build it off of your Loom video and you will have that refer back to later. Step 6, share an example of done well. VAs are not mind readers. So if you're asking for social media posts, share a post that you love with the note, I like this tone and hashtag style. For scheduling, send a screenshot of a perfect calendar invite. Examples give your VA a target to work towards. One of our clients who's a coach shared a sample newsletter and their VA got it right on the first try. Giving them a goal to aim towards will set them up for success. So dig up one example and send it with your instructions. 7th, do not assume. What's obvious to you, like using specific software or prioritizing urgent emails, might not be that obvious to your VA. So spell out everything. Use Asana, not Trello. Flag emails with urgent in the subject. A retailer client assumed that their VA knew to prioritize online orders, and they didn't. It caused a lot of delays. So write it down, one assumption that you might make about your task, and then clarify it in your instructions. 8th, test and tweak. So send your Loom, your outline, your example, and then review the VA's first attempt. Do not expect them to be perfect. Use their work to refine your instructions. If a VA's meeting schedule misses key details, update your guide with always include meeting purpose in the invites. This iteration builds a system. One realtor we worked with tweaked their VA's listing updates after the first try. Now it runs like clockwork, saving them about 12 hours a week. So your action is to commit to reviewing the first task within 24 hours. This will refine over time and you will get in a good groove, and they will be saving you 20, 40, 60 hours a week. So these are your 8 keys to picking one task and then giving clear instructions for your new VA. If you get this right, you are on track to save hours and stress. If you want a VA who's vetted and ready to nail these steps, reach out to us at Alpine Virtual. We will match you with a pro to make all of this easy. So check out alpinevirtual.com/let's chat. If this helped, please drop a comment with a task that you'll delegate first and let us know what VA tip you want us to cover next. Subscribe and we'll see you in the next episode.